Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Katie Motzinger, and I'm the Community Resource Director here at the Children's Attention Home. For those of you watching who may not know what the Children's Attention Home is or what we do, we are a group home for children in foster care and homeless youth, and we provide nurturing care and life-changing services for these kids that come from really tough backgrounds of trauma and help them heal and provide individualized care and tools and resources for them so that they can move forward successfully and into the potential that their future holds for them. And so Beth Anderson is here today. We're so excited to have her joining us. She's with Carolina's Home Remodeling, and the company is one of our supporters. And so we're just going to talk a little today about your heart for the home, Beth, and kind of what got you involved. So can you share with everybody listening just a little bit about yourself and just a little bit about who you are?
Sure. I am, like you said, Beth Anderson, and my husband and I own a local business called Carolina Home Remodeling. We have two boys ourselves. One is 9 and one is 11. And my husband is originally from Houston and I'm from Ohio, but we met at Ohio State. So we're big Buckeye fans. And we've lived here in this area for over 20 years.
Okay, awesome. So how did you first hear about the Children's Attention Home?
So it's been a long time. When one of my children was young, he was at a local daycare, and one of the teachers was really excited about getting diapers donated to bring down to the Attention Home. And I had never heard of it before, and she told me about it. And, that was probably my first memory of the Children's Attention Home was sending diapers down to the home.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So over the years, we've certainly had the spread of ages because we serve birth to 21. And a lot of our kids right now are teens, but every once in a while we still have some of our younger kids come through. And so the needs are always there. Like you said, it's just things that you think of for your everyday. So what inspired you to first support the home? So whether it was diapers or you guys are, sponsors of ours. And so what is it that, or annual partners, I should say, what is it that inspired you to continue supporting the home?
I have some very close friends that are from Ohio, and they have been foster parents, mainly to very young children in situations where, obviously the parents couldn't take care of the children, and they stepped in and they helped through, an agency. I just see the amazing work they have been able to do. And, it really inspires me. My husband and I both own Carolina Home Remodeling, like I mentioned, and our time is somewhat limited because our business takes so much time. But, watching them and seeing them, I'm always looking for opportunities for us to give back. And a couple years ago, the Children's Attention Home sent out an email looking for help to fund a vacation for the children that were there. And I know how much my children get excited about going on a vacation, but it's more than that. It's an experience. It's something that helps them to see the world is not just this big, but it's bigger, and exposes them to different things and different experiences. So when I saw the email, I told my husband right away, I said, oh my gosh, this would be such a great cause to help. And, obviously inspired by our friends, I thought it was a perfect match. And since then, just seeing the emails about the amazing things the home has done and the growth that the youth or children get at this special place just makes us want to give every year.
Well, we're so grateful for that. And that trip was such an awesome experience. I happened to get to go with them. And you're right, just the opportunity to see someplace new, travel someplace different. And in many cases, the first trip like that many of these kids had ever been on, it was a really special trip to get to see their eyes light up and just experience something new for the first time. So if you could, or I guess, if you have one particular memory with the home, that you cherish or that stands out to you, what would it be?
It's so simple. I think we received, numerous emails and updates from the home, but some of them in particular, just seeing especially that transition from the home to, what happens after. As children, I guess, would age out or youth or teenagers, and hearing that they're continuing their education through a vocational school or community college or getting a job or going to college. I think that really gets me. Like, that makes me so excited to hear, because I think the experiences, obviously, like for all of us, childhood is very important, but that's just such a sign of success that they're moving on to something and they're going to build such a good life for themselves.
Yeah, it's a special thing to be a part of, helping them take those next steps. And we're just so grateful to have you as a part of investing and making that happen. I mean, this doesn't happen without everybody, contributing and doing their part to make it come to fruition and come to life. So we're very grateful for you. If you could share one thing about the home with the people listening, what would you share?
I would say, my husband and I, like I said, are always looking for ways to give back to the community. And, there's lots of different outlets and places to do that. And I know my husband always asks me one question when I say, hey, maybe we should donate to blank. And he always says, what do you think they'll do with the money? And, and I know there's big organizations and there's small organizations, but we feel like we have found a place where we can give, and we know that it's going to go right to the people in need, and that it's going to make such a big impact. And, not only the monetary, gift, but, we pray for those kids every night. We don't even know all of their names, but if we get a little update from the email, we'll specifically pray for them in their next experience, or what, if you're, I know it's difficult right now with COVID times, but maybe sometimes there would be like activities that were going on, or like a special lunch or something. But, we're always looking for ways to, just try to really make an impact. And we feel like your organization really takes, anything they get, any type of donation, and just really puts it in the right place so that it can just be such a big impact. Yeah. And I know a lot of organizations do a really good job, and some, like I said, are really big and really small, but our hearts are just really drawn to the impact that you all are making with any donation you get.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that and for saying that. It means a lot to us that that you believe in our kids and believe in our ability to make an impact in their lives, and for y'all to be a part of that. So thank you so much. Are there any final thoughts you want to share?
It's talked earlier, but I, didn't think about sharing this with you. When I was little, I have 3 brothers, and growing up, my dad was the treasurer for a community children's home. So, I didn't make that connection until just recently, and thinking about it and thinking about talking to you today. But I know that there were a lot of situations with that home, and often my dad would get a call sometimes that children had left, and he was going out for the hunt with everybody else to look for them. And I remember going to the home and seeing like such unhappiness, and I was telling him about your organization, and he was saying, that's amazing. Like the smiles on their faces say so much, because not everybody gets such a great place to go. So I just thought I would share that with you. And, I can't believe like how it all came full circle when I started thinking about it. Yeah. So. Yeah.
What an awesome connection. That's such a neat story. Yeah. And thanks for sharing that. So thank you guys for listening today. Thank you, Beth, for taking the time to share your heart for the home and our mission and our kids. If you have heard something today that connects with you, or you want to get involved, please check out our website, attentionhome.org, or give us a call, 803-328-8871. We'd love to talk with you more about just your questions, what you want to know, and be able to hopefully get you involved if that's where you want to be. So thanks again for watching and spending time with us today, and we hopefully will see you soon.